Alright y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle. In today's video, I'm doing a cooking video. I got my vegetables over here. I'm actually going to make shrimp burgers and y'all, some homemade fries, okay? So I already washed all my vegetables that are actually over here. And I'm gonna actually start cutting the potatoes because I feel like this is gonna take the longest. So I'm gonna take these potatoes and I'm gonna, like I said, I've already cleaned them. I'm going to cut them in like shoestring sizes. And this is like my favorite knife, y'all, in case y'all didn't recognize this. I always use this knife in a lot of my cooking videos. I just love the way this knife cuts. And it's like small, sorta. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to cut these potatoes in shoestring sizes. Alright y'all, so next thing up is I'm going to cut up the rest of my vegetables. I'm going to cut some of these green onions up and I'm going to cut some of this red pepper up. Alright y'all, so I'm actually going to chop up maybe like I'll do 3 of the onions because I know my mom, she can't really eat a lot of onions. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna cut up some of this Roma tomato because it's gonna be a topping for our burger. I'm just gonna cut like them in round pieces. So I cut up my vegetables that I'm going to be using inside the burger and the toppings. I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to start working on my shrimp burgers, y'all. So give me one sec. Got the shrimp right here. It's still kind of like watery, but I'm going to devein them and I'm going to take the shell off, okay? So make sure you're really careful too when you do this, just because sometimes I get in the habit of doing this and then the tail, like majority of the tail comes off with the shrimp, if that makes sense. I'm about to drink this Korean rice beer, y'all. This stuff is so good, y'all. My homegirl put me on it. So I'm gonna drink this while I'm cooking because why not? This is in the flavor blueberry. I'm gonna show y'all what this looks like. So good. Hopefully it doesn't go anywhere because I was just doing a lot of shaking and it is carbonated. So y'all, I've rinsed off my shrimp. Now I'm going to devein them. Have y'all ever went to a restaurant and ended up getting shrimp and the vein was still inside the shrimp? I think that is so nasty. I went to this one restaurant out here where I stay, and the sandwich, I was looking, y'all, and it had shit in the shrimp, and I'm just like, oh nah. So I ended up having to send that back. So now when people cook shrimp or when I go out to a restaurant, I always make sure that they clean their shrimp. I know it's more tedious and it takes a lot of work, but I'm not eating a dookie shoot shrimp. So with that being said, make sure y'all are cleaning the shrimp, okay? Now I have my shrimp freshly rinsed off and I'm just gonna add my seasonings in here. I'm going to take some of this Old Bay seasoning. Now I don't really like measure, I just kind of eyeball. Then I'm gonna take some of this Slap Your Mama's Cajun seasoning. I'm just gonna use probably a little bit of this because that Old Bay definitely already has like salt in it. So then I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And I'm gonna add like a little bit of accent. This is definitely gonna like amp the flavor up just a little bit. parsley. I don't have fresh parsley, y'all, so we're gonna use the dried, okay? I'm like heavy-handed as hell. I'm gonna take a little bit of this stadium mustard. I'm gonna take some mayo. Oh! What the? Y'all, why did it just squirt everywhere? Redo. Now I'm about to have a stain right here, but hopefully it dries. I think it's because the pressure, I end up letting this mayo sit out to room temperature, so we're gonna be careful. Just a little bit of the mayo. Oops, it's definitely kind of messy now. I'm going to take half of my red peppers and I'm just gonna put those in there as well. Put half of the green onions in there. I have the Panko plain breadcrumbs. This is gonna give our burgers like a nice little crunch to them. I don't know how much, I'm just eyeballing. Now I'm going to add in a beaten egg. Add this mixture to whisk all that up. This does not look appetizing at all yet, y'all, but it definitely will look really good once I get done. I've already mixed up this the shrimp burgers like really well. I'm actually going to put them in the refrigerator for like an hour. I gotta line this bake sheet though with parchment paper. I'm just going to make like little like balls. Ooh, y'all, these about to be fire.
Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the tea on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Who no blows traits in a race, they can't.
Alright, y'all, so this is what the shrimp burgers are looking like. I'm about to pop them in the refrigerator for about an hour. The time is 6:46, so about 7 o'clock, or not 7 o'clock, about almost 8 o'clock, so 7:45-ish. I will then cook those. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. Also, I'm gonna start on my fries. So I have the potatoes. I rinsed them off very well. I'm gonna put them on this rag right here, and I'm just going to make sure they're super dry. I think I made too many potatoes. I try to make not as much because I feel like potatoes fill you up very quick. I'm gonna toss that one. These are the ends. Why did I put those in there?
I've been losing friends and finding peace, but honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly that sound like a fair trade to me. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. In the dirt that they do on my name, turn the soil and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who love me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's over when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability, and now she